All right, ladies, let's get straight into it. And I'll start with this very first story. The rift between the Ghana AIDS Commission and one of its heart-to-heart ambassadors, Miss Joyce Mensah, resurfaced this past week as she made another statement regarding her HIV and AIDS status. Now, Miss Mensah, in December 2014, cast doubt on the work of the Ghana AIDS Commission in the public eye when she claimed that she was not HIV positive. According to her, the commission forced her to declare her HIV status as positive as part of an agreement to create awareness. Now, this raised questions about how the commission ascertained the HIV status of the person before she was contracted to be an ambassador. Now, in another move, Ms. Mensah, in an open letter, confessed that she was indeed HIV positive. She apologized to the president, of course, John Mahama, and the nation for the false campaign she carried out, claiming she lied to save her children from stigmatization. In her letter, Ms. Mensah said she was indeed HIV positive, but her continuous use of the antiretroviral medication had cleared her of the virus, describing the development as a miracle and apologized for misleading the public.
So is she HIV positive or not?
She is.
She is.
She is. I mean, it's like 1 minute you're an ambassador for HIV and AIDS. You have the virus. You're pretty much the face. You know, you're going and doing interviews and whatnot. The next minute, oh, I don't have AIDS, making the Ghana AIDS Commission look like, you know. And then now you're coming back to say you do have AIDS. Like, I'm a little worried about this this lady.
She's nuts. That's what I have to say. She's nuts. We actually hosted her on the One Show and we heard her story and we all felt sorry for her. And so when the first time she came out that she didn't have HIV, we all felt like, how could you do such a thing? You know, how can you use the public, use resources? People really believed you. People who do have HIV look to you like a role model. Why would you lie like that? And then now coming back, oh, you know, I have it. And then what makes me laugh is at the end of it, she's still saying, no, I want my money. I want my money. Where's my money? That's why she's doing it. Because she said that it was because, her children were being stigmatized and people were bullying her children. But I don't think that's the truth. I think she just likes the attention and she likes the thought of having money.
But HIV is a serious thing. I won't fault her for being as shaky as she is. Like, to come out to say, it's weird, like, and it's wrong because she took funds, was an ambassador, all of that. But it makes some kind of sense because to have HIV and to come out in Ghana to say I have HIV, the stigma is really there. So for her to come again to say it's not, and then come again to say it is, you can just tell it's not, like you said, you were her saying she's nuts, but she's not. She's not
mentally stable.
She's not stable, mentally stable. Because this is a big thing, you know? And this is a big thing she's experiencing in the public. So it's crazy. But the fact is, the end where she asks for the money then just makes you like,
really?
Nah. You know? Some way.
She made a movie. She made a movie.
She made a movie?
Yeah, she made a movie, yeah. Vicky Zucker played her in the movie.
Or did she play herself? Get some notes.
She even played herself. I think Vicky Zucker played her.
She must have played herself.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in a movie, I haven't seen it though.
Oh, yeah. She played, I think it was produced by Van Vicker, I think.
Interesting.
Really?
I think, yeah.
So a movie about her life and how she got it and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my question is, didn't she think through it thoroughly before agreeing to be an ambassador for such a sensitive thing? Because certainly she must have given it some thought at the beginning when, you know, they approached her and, or she came out. I don't know how the agreement was. But I feel like people fail to, like, they're excited to take ambassadorial roles, but they fail to live up to task.
True. That's so true.
And I mean, so you're excited to take the money or whatever else you're given,
so true.
but then now it comes to delivering and then it's a problem. I do understand though, Akusia. I mean, you can only imagine what it's like. If people know, when what her kids will go through, if people actually know that she's the one and those are her kids and whatnot. So yeah, I do understand, you know, at some point you're getting so much pressure, you might want to go back on your word. But once you sign the dotted line...
It's something you have to keep to.
Yeah, man,
But do you have to have HIV to be an ambassador for HIV/AIDS?
Well,
do you?
It's better if you do, right?
It's better?
Shouldn't it be? Like, because at least you've been there. You have your stories, your testimony.
Well, I remember in the 80s when the whole HIV/AIDS came about and Elizabeth Taylor she was like an ambassador.
Yeah, an ambassador, but she wasn't.
But she's not HIV or
I
or
wouldn't
doesn't have
mind
AIDS.
being one eventually.
So, yeah, but you know this part of the world, even if you want to do something like that,
they'll stigmatize you that you have it.
There was this I
crazy.
think it was a leaflet and somebody modeled like know your status, and people was like, oh, this beautiful girl, she's got HIV, but she was just a model. Like, why?
Crazy.
I feel you.
Yeah.
This is Ghana, man.
Yeah.
It's Ghana.
You know, and a lot of us don't read.